Beneath the eternal ice of Antarctica, a fracture reveals a timeline frozen in place, a gateway to the Pleistocene.
Team ready.
At the edge of the Ross Ice Shelf, we stand ready to descend into a fracture in time.
Team ready.
We breach the surface tension together, leaving the modern world behind.
We descend into waters that have been sealed for 12,000 years. A suspended cryosphere. A brinnacle. A cold finger of death formed from submerged salt water. As we descended over 4,000 meters, the surface was covered with millions of years of dust. Visibility dropped to almost zero.
The seabed reveals a forgotten truth. Fossilized ferns confirm that this frozen continent was once a tropical paradise.
Life here was extinguished in an instant. A flash of ice preserved them in a perfect frozen tomb.
But geology can't explain the geometric anomaly rising in the darkness ahead.
Religious imagery dominates the site. The statue depicts a species forever subjugated to the deep sea.
The proportions are astonishing. To the builders of this place, humans are nothing but insects.
Bioorganic architecture. They used the skeletal remains of giant animals as building materials. A garden of silicon and crystal, surviving where photosynthesis is impossible. This building looks like an archive. Millions of metal plates, storing knowledge from a lost era. The seabed reveals a secret. Antarctica was once a green forest. We squeeze into the veins of the earth, past art that has survived the flood.
The path tightens, no turning back.
Statues of the short-faced bear, gods of the hunt.
Watch your drift. The ancient defenses are still active.
Heat from the core. The water warms. Roots of the old world.
Weapons forged for hands far larger than ours.
Amber walls, capturing the light of a prehistoric sun.
Whatever force broke these anchor chains possessed unimaginable power. The steps leading to the castle confirm that the inhabitants were at least 10 meters tall. The relief tells the story of a celestial war. Ships descend from the stars to fight against Earth's giants.
The main road has collapsed, possibly due to the impact that caused the city to sink. The main road has collapsed, possibly due to the impact that caused the city to sink. Access is only possible through the auxiliary ventilation system.
The ventilation turbine has been silent for millions of years, blocked by rust and salt.
Thousands upon thousands of hibernation pods are suspended in the water. The people inside are unidentifiable.
The temperature readings are soaring. A geothermal source is nearby.
Breaching. Surface breakthrough confirmed. Air is breathable. The sediment here is composed of volcanic ash and gold particles. The sediment here is composed of volcanic ash and gold particles.
An artifact of unknown origin, shrouded in centuries of dust.
A dry haven, protected by the Earth's heat. A dry haven, protected by the Earth's heat.
Mother Goddess!
Eternity.
Woven gold. Armor to ward off the cold. The spoils of war.
They brought the sun underground.
Music from the grave.
Medicine for the spirit.
The spark.
The pack leader's crown. Time trapped in resin.
The face of the beast.
Cartography of the lost continent.
We've discovered a geothermal cathedral, hidden from history.
A metallurgical process combining the properties of gold and silicate glass.
Incredible.
The celestial chart doesn't match any known constellations as seen from Earth.
A ceremonial mask made from a single piece of electroplated gold. The lack of a mouth is unsettling. A record of enslavement. Early humans worshipped the sky god. The residue indicates that a ritual poison was once administered here. An official ring worn by a gigantic being.
The sensor is tracking biological movement.
The remains of the monarch, still seated in regal defiance. And in the shadows lies the throne of the absolute ruler. The remains of the monarch, still seated in regal defiance. Encased in glacial walls, something has been waiting.
It's not a fossil. It's alive. It's not a fossil. It's alive.